What's up? Here we are. Another ZnZerna Music Hour, episode 32. We're going to be talking about resonant objects. We're going to be playing on tape recorders. Like to say, what's up to Cold Rhymes Records? Let me get this autofocus on. Okay. There we sort of go. We're gonna have this tape recorder running stuff like this. And the MPC is handling most of the beat-oriented stuff. If you're in the chat, say what's up. Shout out to Cold Rhymes Records. Let's see if this is even working. There we go. Nice. Shout out to Cold Rhymes Records and all my dust cats. I'm excited to get into it tonight. We're just going to be testing out a bunch of this stuff. And I've got some objects. Now, I've got an object right behind me, actually, that I was playing with last week. That's a railroad spike. That resonates at E. So, I've been going around with this and finding other objects that resonate. I might be building a collection at the same time that I'm working on the bells, the official art project. Definitely got Mononoke in the mix. And we're going to be talking about some of those resonant objects a little later in the show. I think first thing we're going to do, though, is get into the breather. So we're going to take a moment. What's up, One Infinite Zero? It's good to know you. Good to have you in the chat. It is spooky season, and we're sounding pretty spooky. Oh yes. So, for those of you that don't know Mononoke, check this out. I've got two bees going on it. And they are slightly frequency modulating each other. And then I can throw this G flat in there and listen to how lovely this swells up. Very nice. Alright, so we got all the pieces in place. We're gonna start messing with these. Got the pulsar, gonna run some drums off of that. I'm gonna switch all over to the bird's eye view. If you have any questions, footbags, what's up? I think it's gonna be a fun night. I got some stuff. Causing weird effects with the tape player. Running that through the echo. We can cool off, drink some drinks, and enjoy ourselves here on the ZnZerna Music Hour. Gonna switch out these tapes.
Got a common one. Got a common one. Got a common one. Got a common one. 147 different diseases. 7 different diseases. 7 different diseases. 7 different diseases. It's caused by calcium deficiency. Caused by calcium deficiency. We'll talk about it a little bit. 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 Caused by calcium. Caused by calcium. Caused by calcium. Caused by calcium. Right? Because you paid for your teeth out at night and put them on.
Shout outs to all my friends who
Mexican style, and if you take your teeth out at night,
even though it's not the most in tune, we do have this railroad spike moving.
They stopped the experiment 6 weeks. They're RDA. mineral. Before we do the last mineral, low back, you go to an orthopedic surgeon for this quickly. Before we do the last mineral, low back, you go to an orthopedic surgeon for this quickly. Before we do the last
The lake is a classic of your consciousness again that allows you to go into the depths.
It allows you to go into the depths. Shout outs to Footbags. Sunday nights at 8. Cold Rhymes Records Twitch.
Usually just those problems.
If you want to go to the depths.
Deeply felt.
roll back, you go to an orthopedic surgeon.
Some of you saw your lake. The water's blue, and the sun saw the lake. Others saw the lake. Others saw the cold, turbulent, shining, cold, sun saw the lake. Others saw the lake. Cold, others saw the lake. Others saw the lake. Cold, others saw the lake. Others saw the lake. Cold, others saw the lake. Others saw the lake. Cold, others saw the lake. Others saw the lake. Cold, others saw the lake. Others saw the lake. Cold, others saw the lake. Others saw the lake. Cold, others saw the lake. Others saw the lake. Cold, others saw the lake. Others saw the lake. Cold, others saw the lake. Others saw the lake. Cold, others saw the lake. Others saw the lake. Cold, others saw the lake. Others saw the lake. Cold, others saw the lake. Others saw the lake. Cold, others saw the lake.
Okay. We're going to talk about a few things. First, we're going to talk about resonant objects. I'm going to get a little...
Then that could simply mean that there is shadow across the intended joy.
Oh, look at this now. Here we go.
What you find in your body. To answer the question why. Why are my emotions? 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 Why? Why are my emotions? Why are my emotions?
Okay, so let's check some of this out. So we have this train spike, which, like the train spike behind me, will make a nice ringing sound when struck, but only really when struck on the bottom and holding it around maybe a quarter down the spike. You can really hear it ring and resonate. And that is a lot of what allows something to resonate, is where its anchor point is. The anchor point really, really determines what kind of sound something's going to make when you hit it. And the reason for that is because of the length of different wavelengths of sound. When this vibrates, it makes certain wavelengths of sound. And when you hold it at a certain point, it's at the point that on this object is vibrating sort of the least. So you're deadening the signal as little as possible when you're holding it at a point that it's like, if you can imagine waves going and intersecting, and their points at which they all intersect, where they all pass through zero, is the point you're aiming for, or as close to that as possible, where there's as little interference with the vibration of the object as possible. It's usually about a quarter down or right around there. You can slide your finger around, and it helps to strike it at the bottom. Now this actually isn't in any kind of real tuning, pardon me. It's like right between B and B flat. However, it's very large and heavy, and you wouldn't expect to make such a good sound, but it does. And it's got this big striking surface. I think it would look really good with a solenoid. And one of the rules about metal objects like this, if you're getting them to resonate. So this one actually, like, the rule is a quarter down, but or roughly there. It's more like 22.3%. Like a quarter down, but it changes depending on where the weight is located on the items. What it really means is sort of 1/4 of the, I suppose, the weight of the thing should be behind the fingers. Get a nice ring out of it. Just like a bell. So, like I said, this is between B and B flat. We can tune it by removing metal, but we can't get it to be any flatter. We can only move it up in terms of hertz. We can only move it up in terms of tuning. Can't really move it down. Some people claim you can move it down by cutting scientific grooves into the metal, and maybe they're right, but it's certainly beyond my capabilities and probably beyond yours. So for now, we're going to just say that we can only raise it up, and the way you raise it up is by removing metal. And the effect of removing the metal will be greater at points when you remove metal from the edges of the object as opposed to removing from the center. The reason for this is, if you can imagine a vibrating bar, its lowest vibration, what it's vibrating at, is actually the length of the bar vibrating. And the ends are vibrating the most, and the middle is the fulcrum point. So most of the vibrating motion is happening here at the ends. And so when you take weight off of that, you're getting a lot higher note than if you're taking it off the middle. So if you're looking to tune a piece of metal, you probably want to be taking it off the ends. And when you're looking for metal, you want to try holding them, the pieces, in different positions. A very good example is a couple of objects that I found earlier today. Now, this is a metal ring. It's quite heavy for what it is. And if you hold it here, if you were to hold it here and strike it, you get nothing but dead sound. But by simply rotating it, holding it at the top, where if you could picture it as a bar, you would be holding it in the center. It's got a lot more resonance when it's being supported in that way. So if there are ends to it, the ends should be hanging and the weight should be, I think, naturally hanging is the best way to test it. And away from any ends it might have. And then strike it near the bottom or near one of the ends. And you'll probably be surprised by what you can get a good sound out of. These are just pieces that I've collected along the way while thinking about and conjuring up the bell project, which is coming right along. The bells are sitting next to me, but none of them are constructed yet. Hopefully by next week. For the rest of this evening, I'm thinking let's bring back the jam and roll out on that. This is the ZnZerna Music Hour. My name's P.T. Burnham. It is 7:40 p.m. on a Tuesday night. Your footbags. This one's the, this tape is the Jesus tape. John, the guided meditation that's actually a Jesus ad. Chorizo. I definitely heard chorizo. guided chorizo. Remote guided chorizo. Remote guided chorizo. Good to see you, Seas Futures. You're just dumb.
I'm in a car accident. I'm in a car accident.
I'm sorry. That wasn't funny.
Fix it for nothing. Fix it for nothing. No, fix it for nothing. No, fix it
Fix it for nothing.
for nothing. No, fix it for nothing. No, fix it for nothing. No, fix it for nothing. No, fix it. We'll fix it for nothing. 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 They'll 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 fix it for nothing.
Alright, that's it.
But they don't fix it for no. They don't fix it for no. They don't fix it for no. Fix it for no. No 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 fix it for no. No. No, 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 no,
And their technique, which I don't think I've ever seen surpassed as a smoking technique, was they would take an orange Fanta bottle and smash it on a rock, so you get this neck with the broken bottle. Then there was the lowest denomination Israeli coin is called an agarot, and it has it's like a gear. It actually has a scalloped edge, so the one agarot piece will fall into the neck of the broken Coke bottle, perfectly blunt, and you can make a chelem, which is, will destroy a tent full of 30 people.
That's a good offer to fix it for nothing. So, as we're leading out this evening, I actually want to take it back. I want to thank my dust cats. I want to see if these are in tune at all. No, not really. I want to thank my dust cats for helping make the project happen. As of this point, the Bells project would have actively not been as far along as it is now if it weren't for y'all. So I appreciate you. And that means all y'all digicats. You can take a listen for tonight's episode. Chunks of it will be on the Patreon site. Thank you to Kenny Creech, Erica Pontiac, Brittany Pittman. Want to roll that back, but I want to say first thank you to the Dusty Cats. Scarlett Herrera, Becca Magsig, Sam Seeger, Anna Carmen, Wayne Anderson, Queen Cat, Austin Cat, Visitor 10, What's Up Biz, Eric Akers, Jen Dudley. Thanks for your support. Again, tonight's episode is going to be chunked up and thrown up there on the Patreon in the next couple of days. So if you want that, you can go get it, and you should. Definitely making these things to be listened to. Dogfuck, I'm going to see you in a couple of days. My Lumi Cat. Barry, I know you've been busy. Barry Cat, my Royal Blue supporter. Nothing is true, everything is permitted. Hassan Isaba said that. It's a good lesson about our reality. Keep these things in mind when you're creating. Take nothing for granted. And always be looking for that which isn't there. Look for what can be made with the things that are around you, especially the things that others have discarded. It's been a pleasure making music for y'all tonight. I'll be back next week, hopefully with at least 4 working bells. Until then, keep listening to sounds around you for harmonies and resonances. Surround yourself with music and the people that make it. You'll be a happier person for it, I guarantee. Shout outs to Jeff Blender. Shout outs to Josh Hartz. Shout outs to ZnZerna and Book Bags. Thank y'all very much for joining me tonight. It's been a pleasure, and hopefully I'll see you next week. And until then, take care.